Hi friends, new and old, it's your friend Chip, and today we're going to take a look at MGA's Miniverse Make It Mini Food. These are so cool. If you find them, you've got to try one. They are absolutely amazing. You can see right here that this is something that you're going to put together. You're going to get the ingredients and you're going to put together. It looks so real. It is not real food. But this is resin to help you make little mini foods. So you're making it. And I think that is a really unique and cool new addition to the mini craze that's happening. These are really neat. If you find one, I found them at Walmart. Grab yourself one and check this out. They're super cool. So that's what they look like by themselves. And then this is one that I already had the opportunity to open and check out. So the ball itself becomes a case for it. There's a little top like it would be if it was like a dish, like a serving dish, a display dish. And there's a little table in here. And it came with this really cute placemat that you put on the table. And then you can see here that this one was peanut butter and banana toast. And they're just two pieces of toast, and I had to spread the peanut butter and then put the little bananas on it. And here's the little knife that it came with. So cute. And then you set it in the sun to get it to set. You can also use a UV light if you have one for UV resin, because that's what this is. And then you can just put it in its display case and put it aside. So let's go ahead and start getting these open. They are a pain in the butt to open, I'll tell you that much right now. So I'm going to open one with you, and the other two I'm going to open off camera so we don't have to do this a billion times. But they're horrible, absolutely horrible to get open. There's so many unnecessary levels of plastic to this. Let's see, where's the other one? Gosh. There we go. And then there is another level of plastic on here too. All right, so that's what it looks like when we get one open, and we'll take a look and open this up and see what's inside. Yay! Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at how this unboxes. So this is the lid to our display. We've got a couple bags. This says, "Have a sunny day. Happy Sunny Farms." So cute. Ooh, look at this one. Keep cool. Here's the bottom part to our table. They come with a couple of instructions. So there's different languages, which is extremely nice. We're going to get 3 different versions of the instructions in 3 different languages. So in the instructions, it does tell you a few different things to read first when we're making these. How to play with resin, how to make it, how to set it after you're done. Chef's tip, resin still sticky after 5 minutes. Give it a little more time under the sun. So this is really nice. And before you start, important information. If you've never worked with resin before, if your kids have never been around resin before, some people are allergic to it, so we want to be careful and good to think about wearing some gloves or something like this if you've never worked with this before. So there's some information about how to handle this to start. And we do get this little thank you for your purchase of our product. So there's a little thing from MGA in here that they would like your information if you'd like to fill that out. So there is some information there. And we do get a checklist, and the checklist is also your instructions or recipe cards. So on this side, we can see all the different things that we can make. We've got milkshakes and waffles and French toast and pancakes, parfaits and pies and tarts and puddings, different kinds of toasts and cheesecakes. And on the back of those, it shows you how you're going to build those. So I think that is a super cool way of using the checklist. And we always get some kind of placemat. So this time we got one that says Rise and Shine. Here is the top to the table, and that's just going to pop into the base like that. And then this table pops into the base, and you just push that down in. If it's not level like that, just press it on that side. You can see that the bottom isn't going into that yellow part down in there. Sometimes it's easier if you do this first, because you can really snap the bottom of the table down in there, and then you can take the tabletop and push that onto the bottom of the table, and now it will sit level. We can put the top on that for now as we see what else we got. So we've got this Happy Sun Farms Made Fresh. We've got a Happy Farms utensil. We've got our tweezers and the top part of our display case. Ooh, Made Fresh. Cute little picture on the front. And the last thing we got is thank you, have a sunny day. All right, so we've got a lot of things to open in here. So the first thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and get our tweezers opened. And this piece here, if you're not quite sure what that is, that's the top to your dome. It goes over top of your plate, and get these tweezers out. And now we've got these tweezers. So there's our table. And let's start opening some of our stuff. We'll go ahead and put our Rise and Shine on our table. And the utensil that we got is a fork. A dingle hopper. We'll go ahead and put our fork over with our tweezers. And let's start opening all the little bags that came with it. So the first one has whipped cream. Cute. And then we're just gonna take this plastic seal off of the whipped cream. And when you pop the top on the whipped cream, you can see that you've got a dollop of whipped cream. So we've got some whipped cream. Ooh, keep cool. You can see there is a spot here where you can cut it, and then they act kind of like reusable grocery bags. if you want to reuse them for different dolls. So this one comes with a bottle and a squirt top. And the bottle is Sunny Days maple syrup. And this is going to be your resin. And then there's the squirt top for the maple syrup. And let's see what is in this bag. Ooh, this bag had strawberries in it. And it's got whole strawberries and strawberry slices. Look at how cute they are. I love the packaging. The attention to detail on these is really cool. You can keep these packaging, and I do, to put with your dolls when you're doing different play sets or different photography with your dolls. These are really cool to have. Let's find out what's in this bag. Ooh! Hot off Sunny's griddle, 2 large waffles. So we're going to be making waffles today. And let's see what's in this bag. This bag's got our plate. All right, so let's go ahead and move this stuff back a little bit so you guys can see what is actually happening here. Okay, so let's go ahead and find the waffles. It looks like we've only got one waffle option. So we have strawberry waffles is our choice that we got. And to make the waffles, we're going to put the placemat down, put the plate down, put our waffles down, put the maple syrup on, and then place our strawberries and whipped cream on top. So let's go ahead and take a look at our waffles. Oh my gosh, so cute. And such a cute box to keep on the shelf or in the freezer of your dolls. Look at these waffles. So cute. I love those. So they go down on the plate. And probably what we'll do is we'll end up putting a little bit of the maple syrup down on the bottom so that the waffles stick to the plate. And then it looks like the next thing we want to do is get the maple syrup ready. And on the side of this, it has like a do not eat warning and that kind of stuff. It peels off pretty easily, which is really nice because we don't really want that on the bottle when we keep the bottle. It's distracting from it being a real product, so now it looks a little more like a real product, and we can keep this for our dolls. You open the top of the resin, and there is a little seal here. You're going to want to peel that off. The last one that I did, this was a total pain in the butt. The worst thing about this was getting the seal off the resin. And it seems like it's going to be another one that's like a real pain in the butt to get it off the resin. Off the bottle. Let me get a pair of tweezers and see. Okay, so I got a pair of tweezers, and I'm going to see if these tweezers will pull this off a little bit better for us. It's the worst part. I don't know if anybody else out there is having trouble getting these things open, but there's no way that a child is opening this on their own. So that's sucky, that this is so difficult to get open. My goodness. So I think maybe the best course of action is to puncture it. And peel it off that way. Because I don't know how else to get it off. They just don't open. That is a very, very disappointing part of this, is you really have a hard time getting that open. And then there is a squirt top that goes right over top of that. Like that. So let's go ahead and put a little bit of the maple syrup on the plate. Oop, there it goes. Oop, okay. So there's a little bit of the maple syrup resin, and we're going to lay our waffle down right on top of that. And then this waffle we want to lay like that. So we're going to put a little bit of resin here on this part of the waffle, and a little bit on the plate over here. Think of the resin as a form of glue, and we're going to be gluing these in place. So that's just helpful so that this waffle will stay in place. There we go. Now it says to pour it over the whole thing and put our whipped cream and strawberries on to decorate. Okie dokie, so let's go ahead and put some syrup on our waffles. Oh, 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 it's magic. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see if we can do this. It's coming. Oh, there we go. Yeah, put that syrup on those waffles. Woo! Awesome. And we've got some strawberries in this little container, and we've got some slices and some whole ones. And we're going to take the picture here, and we can see that on the sides of the waffle, these little big strawberries are normally sat. So let's go ahead and see if I can't get a blob of maple syrup. Gosh. There's gotta be more maple syrup in there. You gotta give me more. Goodness. Put that strawberry right there. And then we've got a couple of slices that we can lay down on the waffles. There we go. A couple slices on our little toast. On our waffles. And then we've got our whipped cream. So we've got our little whipped cream here. And we've got to secure the whipped cream. And that seems like it's going to need a good blob on there to secure the whipped cream. So let's see if we can't get any more of the resin out of this bottle at all. all. Anything in it at all. My word. Ooh, there goes a big old blob right on top of that strawberry too. There we go. And then you can use your little tongs and set your whipped cream down. I think that I'd have to have another slice of strawberry there. Okay, and then we've got our fork. And the fork can actually go right down in there and it'll fuse to the resin too, and it'll stay part of the dish. How cute is that? I'm gonna go ahead and lift you up so you can take a little bit of a better view of what that looks like. There we go. Check that out. Isn't that super cool? And we've got that really cool strawberry dish that we can use again, and our waffles and our whipped cream container. I think these are fantastic. I love them so much. I'm a huge fan of these. They are a little pricey. They're $10 a piece. So that's a little difficult. Do I feel like it's worth $10? Yes and no. In the sense of, when I'm done, I do have a whipped cream container, a waffle box, a maple syrup bottle, some tongs. I do still have leftover strawberries in this really cool strawberry container. And I do have this really cool case where everything can just chill and live inside here. Now, in order to get this to seal and harden, you will put this in the sun, and it says put it in the sun for like 5 to 10 minutes, and do the same thing if you're using the UV resin light. Go ahead and put that under there for a few minutes and let that harden. So that is the waffles. Let's go ahead and open the next one and see what we got. All right, and here's our next one. So let's pop the top. We got the bottom of the table. This one we got a thank you from our Happy Sunny Farms. We've got a keep cool. We've got our instructions and our note and our recipe cards or checklist. The top to the table. Have a sunny day. A utensil. Here's our tweezers and dome knob. We've got made fresh. And have a sunny day. And boop. This is 100% happy. So let's go ahead and secure the base of the table down into the display. You're going to put the top on the table and push that down in so you got a level surface. And that's our little placemat. And let's go ahead and start opening up all the goodies that came with it. So we do have another set of tongs. And our dome knob. Well, let's go ahead and pop out these tweezers. Okay. Let's start opening up our goodies. So we've got whipped cream. And we can just take this little plastic seal that's on it off. So we can pop that open and see that it's just like the last whipped cream we got. Big old dollop for something that we're making. So there's our whipped cream. What's in this bag? Ooh. Sun-baked sweets. Okay. Very cool. They look like those little cookies, roll-up cookies with chocolate inside. Cute. Let's see what's in this bag. Ooh, a chocolate bar. How cool. And it's on a little chocolate bar wrapper. Oh, it's even got like nutrition facts and a barcode on it. Can you see that? That's crazy. How cute is that? I love it. Chocolate bar. Okay, we got chocolate bar. Our utensil, ooh, is a big old straw. So I wonder if we're gonna end up with a milkshake this time. Okay, and then let's open this. Thank you. Oop. Yeah, we got a glass. So it's either a milkshake or a parfait of some kind. Let's find out what's in here. Ooh. Nothing else. And this one is chocolate milkshake. Look at that. How cool. Let's go ahead and take this off. I don't like these little, you know, it needs to be there, but for me, I'm keeping it and I'm not going to keep that on there. I want it to look like a real product. So removing that. All right, so we got a straw, a chocolate bar, whipped cream, and some little cookies. Let's go ahead and find out what is our treat. So it looks like we've got the chocolate shake listed here. Because we've got 100% happy, and our straw, and our whipped cream, and our chocolate bar. So this is what we're making, the chocolate shake. So the chocolate shake, looks like we're gonna put our chocolate milkshake down in first. So let's go ahead and open up our chocolate milkshake. And it's got another one of these horrible tops that never comes off. What happened to our tweezers? Oh, well, that ripped it right off. So yeah, these don't come off very good. So we just dig into it and open a hole because you can't get this stuff off the top of these. I don't know if anyone else has trouble. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's me. That's probably a big enough hole for chocolate milkshake to come out of. So it looks like it might be something that we do in steps. So let's go ahead and put some chocolate milkshake down in our container. About halfway. We're going pretty far. And then we're gonna stick our straw in. And the straw is just off to the side. So let's go ahead and stick our straw in. And let's see if we can't set this. So we're just using a UV light to help set this. Like the instructions show, instead of setting it in the sunlight. So we're just using a UV light to go ahead and get this to harden up for us. That seems pretty good. It doesn't like to stay on the side of the table. It's got this thing. Alright. Seems like that set that pretty good. Alright. So the first step was getting the milkshake in and putting the straw in. And then the next step is to put more milkshake in and set the cookies. Okay. So let's go ahead and pour some more milkshake in. This is the last time we pour milkshake. No, we'll have a little bit more after this. Okay, so there's that, and then we're gonna put our cookies in. Let me get these cookies open. Woo! Oh, so cute. Little cookies. And we take our little tongs and we grab our cookie. And we'll go ahead and stick that right down in there. Go falling way down in. Right, and then we get our light, and blast it with the light. So this will harden up real good. Okay, and those cookies are set. So the next thing it said was put more on and do your chocolate bar and your whipped cream. So we've got a little bit more of the resin in here, and we're gonna get that to come out. It's just a little chocolate milkshake. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. And we've got to open our chocolate bar. I'm so sad. Open the chocolate bar. And we get, oh wow, we got a couple pieces of chocolate. So they all look like this. And it looks like we're just sticking a piece in the back. Like that. And we're putting our whipped cream right on top as well. There's no way for that to sit any other way. So this is my chocolate milkshake. And he's secure. We can put the top on our chocolate milkshake. And we can keep our bag of chocolate and our extra 2 pieces of chocolate and put those right back in the chocolate bar bag and use those with a different doll. We still have 2 cookies we can save to use with another doll. And another cool whipped cream container. And that is our milkshake. Chocolate milkshake. Super cool. And then you can put the dome right on top. But unfortunately, with the milkshakes, the straw makes it really hard to put the dome on. So we don't really put the dome on when it comes to the milkshake one. Let's take a look at this one. So we've got our dome and we've got all of our instructions and paperwork, top of our table, and the rest of our goodies here. All right, so we're going to put the base of the table in the base of the display stand first. Make sure you snap it down in so it'll sit level, and then put the top of the table on the table base, and that will sit level. We've got a little doily this time. This is pretty cool. So a little doily. We've got our tweezers and knob for the dome. Put that knob for the dome on there. Got our tweezers. And let's start opening up our bags. So the first one we've got is a thank you bag. Oh wow, and it had like a cake dome in it. That's cute. Okay. And we've got this one. It says keep cold. And this has lemon cream in it. Lemon cream. Okay. Happy Sun Farms. Ooh, we got strawberries. So we've got Happy Sun Farms slices of strawberries. Ooh, strawberries and lemon cream. Made fresh. Ooh, this is a crust. A tart crust. Very cool. And let's take a look at the utensil we got. And it's a fork. Ariel's favorite, a dingle hopper. Alright, and the last one is this Happy Sun Farms. Go ahead and open this bag. And this one, oh wow, it has all kinds of berries in it. Look at this. It's got blackberries and raspberries in it. Can you see them? Some raspberries and some blackberries. How cool do these look? I mean, these things are amazing. I absolutely love them. I can't tell you enough how much you need to find one and get one and do it. It's just so much fun and they're so cool. So we got some really cool berries. So that means we must be doing the mixed berry tart, which is this one here. Ooh, I'm waiting for a cheesecake because I am a cheesecake lover. Waiting on that cheesecake. All right, so we are doing the mixed berry tart, which is the instructions right here. And this one only shows one time that we have to do the resin. You can see that up here, there's sometimes you have to do two, so you have to wait. So this one is only one, and we're going to fill the tart crust with the lemon cream and then place our berries on top. All right, let's get started. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna get our tart crust ready to go. And the instructions show that the placemat goes underneath the tart crust. So it would go here. And then the tart crust would sit on top. So we have two things that we need to do. We gotta get this lemon cream opened. Gotta get the lemon cream opened. Okay, here's the tart crust. And we know, I mean, you've been here for two of them now, right in a row. You know these are a bitch. Ugh. It's the worst thing about them. It really is. Because you just have to struggle to get that open. So let's go ahead and, like we've done on the past two, poke and scrape. Poke and scrape, folks. Poke and scrape. Ooh, it's coming out. Ooh. Oh dear. Let's go ahead and get a little bit on the bottom of our thingy. We have a little bit of that cream that you got there. Thanks. And then I want to put that down on our spot here. Let's go ahead and get our little light turned back on. I'm just going to try and make sure that that paper doesn't move. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing to the bottom of the tart crust. Just a little. So that way our tart crust can sit right there on the display. Now let's go ahead and use our light one more time and try and fuse those guys together. So that'll help keep our tart in place. And then we need to pour the rest of the lemon cream into the tart. Let's put that up here so we can see. And then put the lemon cream into the tart. Blurp, blurp, blurp. Okay, so there's our lemon cream. And that's now in the tart shell. We can see that rolling around in the tart shell. And now we just gotta fill it with some berries. Put some berries in it. Okay, and putting berries in it, it looks like just kind of willy-nilly it. Looks like you just kind of willy-nilly it. So we got our strawberries open, and we're gonna get our other little raspberries and blackberries open. And use our tweezers and just pick them up. Plop. Plop. Oh. Plop. Plop. Nothing like making a berry tart in the morning. Just lovely. Oh, we might want a strawberry in there. Put a strawberry in there. Oh, come here, strawberry slice. You're going down in. Somebody's got to be the strawberry. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody. Ooh, dropping blackberries. Get your blackberries in there. Up. Gotta have some raspberries too. Wow. We're just plopping little raspberries, little strawberries right down into the tart crust. Wow. You saw her run away. She said, no. And I said, but you gotta. How about you live right there? So that's the problem. You try to run away and you're going to end up a part of it. But if you just relax, you might not even get used. You might live the rest of your life as a free berry. This is going to take some time to fill this thing up with these berries, I think. It's quite the mission. I'm not really sure how much more we could weasel our way in here with. Already quite full. Okay, so let's go ahead and seal up the tart. Alright, I mean, we're going to do the same thing to the top here. On this bottle. And then top back and then the lemon cream, and then hopefully that will not be a messy mess. We're gonna keep sealing up our pie. Let's go ahead and test it out. That never ever did actually do anything to stick it to the bottom of that. Isn't that weird? We'll just glue it. Okay. And then there is the mixed berry tart. And we simply put our dome right over top of the tart. Turn this light off so there's not a shiny shine on it. And there you go. You've got your little tart. So that's pretty cool. I love these. I think they're so much fun. One of my favorite new blind box things ever. So much fun. So we've got a little fork and we've still got some berries left over. So these are really cool to use for your other toys. So whether you've got dolls, action figures, dinosaurs, whatever that you want to play with these, I think these are so cool. So cool. Love, love, love all of the things that you get in these. And then we can put our top right on. But again, with this one, it's a little hard to put the top on because we have that other dome. So today we made the mixed berry tart, we made the chocolate milkshake, and the strawberry waffles. How cute those waffles are. Like I said, if you find these, please give them a try. I think they're so much fun. They're super cool. Just a neat little fun craft for you to do. Or if you've got kids that you think are gonna love this, definitely invest in it. I know $10 seems like a lot, but you do end up with the table, the food, the accessories. You've got all of this that you can continue to use as other accessories and things, so other toys. So there are there is value in it. I think $10 is a little high, and sometimes that's hard because you don't want to just go to the store and buy one. You want to buy more than one. So then you're investing $10, $20, $30. There's $30 sitting here in this. And sometimes when you look at it, you're like, wow, $30 for that? So it is a lot of money, $10 per thing. But they're definitely worth it. They're so much fun. They're really cute. Great accessories for your dolls to have. If you're into doll photography or stop animation, things like that, or if your kids just love to play with their dolls and have food and tea parties and things, I think these are really, really cool accessories for all of the dolls or action figures or whatever it might be that your children are playing with. All right, well, thanks so much for checking out MGA's Miniverse Make It Mini Food with me. These were super fun. If you want to see more of these, please like this video, share it with your friends. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you are not friends with me, please click the subscribe button and stick around. And I will see you on the next adventure. Bye.